WWE Rumor Roundup. Legendary backstage name to return after family health issues. Major trade involving two names from Raw and SmackDown January 3 RD. 2025. Welcome to today's edition of the WWE Rumor Roundup. We have 5 stories for you that may just drive up your interest in programming for the coming few months. January marks the start of the road to the Royal Rumble, which subsequently leads into the road to WrestleMania. Today's edition features the return of a major backstage name in time for WrestleMania season, a brand trade that's expected to happen following the Raw on Netflix deal, the end of a nearly 3-year-long storyline, a rumor killer on a game-changing trade to SmackDown, and huge WrestleMania plans for a returning star. Backstage, Triple H and company could get a big boost as a legendary figure is set to make his return following a hiatus that began in November. According to PW Insider, Bruce Pritchard's 2-month hiatus is set to end as he is expected to return backstage very soon. The leave of absence came as a result of health issues in his family. Pritchard also announced that he underwent shoulder surgery in late December 2023 and admitted he felt like dog's tea in a podcast with Conrad Thompson. It only kept him out for a couple of months as he was back on the road to WrestleMania 40. He still holds a very influential role backstage in the sports entertainment juggernaut and has been kept around despite some speculation that he would either be removed or leave himself following the Vince McMahon controversy. Pritchard was a longtime right-hand man of McMahon. So far, Braun Strowman is the only superstar who seems to be definitively on SmackDown, as fans are unsure who will stay and who will go once the Raw on Netflix deal kicks off. The transfer window was mentioned on one episode of SmackDown and was seemingly forgotten after. However, 2 key names will be swapping places: ring announcers Alicia Taylor and Lillian Garcia. According to PW Insider, the 2 announcers will be trading brands after January 6, as Alicia Taylor will be headed to Raw while Lillian Garcia, the WWE legend, will be moving to SmackDown. As of now, it's unclear what WWE has planned for Lillian Garcia's future, whether it's being a full-time announcer for the foreseeable future, or if it's just a temporary spot for her to train her successor before she rides off into the sunset. Garcia has made sporadic appearances since her initial departure from WWE, but she holds a special place backstage and among many fans. She was busy all these years, and it doesn't appear to be a situation where she needs the job, but one where she can help elevate a future main roster announcer while hopefully making good money from her current run. The Rhea Ripley Liv Morgan storyline is going to be 3 years old in 2025. Even if they weren't feuding for most of it. They have, however, been feuding for most of 2024 and fans are ready to move on from it. In the video promo ahead of their Raw on Netflix Women's World Title clash, both Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan stated that it has to end, which seems to be a subtle indication that the feud will finally end. If so, that would be the right call, as it appears that fans are ready to move on from this rivalry. While the feud in its current shape officially began in April 2024, the story between them goes back a few years more. The dynamic between them has changed, and both women are massively bigger stars than they were when they teamed up together. Rhea Ripley is expected to be a massive name for Monday Night Raw following the move to Netflix, but some believe that she could be headed the other way to SmackDown. In the recent WWE Holiday Tour, Rhea Ripley teamed up with Bianca Belair and Naomi to defeat the Pure Fusion collective trio of Sonya Deville, Zoe Stark, and Shayna Baszler. This led to some speculation that the Eradicator could be changing brands and becoming a SmackDown superstar. However, Fightful Select reported that as of now, there are no plans for her to move to the blue brand. It makes sense because she is arguably the top female star in the entire wrestling industry right now, so Netflix might just demand to have her on the red brand. They reportedly specially requested to have Becky Lynch for the promotional video, despite her return not being official. Speaking of Becky Lynch, Her imminent return has raised some questions about what the possible plans for her could be this April in Las Vegas. According to Joey Votes and TC on WrestleVotes Radio on Backstage Pass, WWE is set to factor in Becky Lynch to the WrestleMania 41 plans. Not only this, but she is expected to have high-level plans at the grandest stage of them all. Another name that could have high-level plans is her rival, Charlotte Flair, who has missed the entirety of 2024 as a result of a devastating injury. She too is expected back at any point, although she will likely be a SmackDown superstar.